This week I got curious about what makes a good mystery and then went on a binge about it. Perfect. So as a normal person, I opened up my laptop, just ignore the tabs that I've opened and searched for some good ass mystery shows. Scratch that, let's look at animes instead. So like a civilized human, I cranked up the volume and throttled the playback speed to 2 times because I want to feel like I'm high on life, you know? Then I did the cardinal sin that no anime fan would ever dare to do, watch it undubbed. It's actually not that bad. So the 2 shows I watched were Odd Taxi, where everyone is a freaking animal but kinda in a good way, and Pluto, where the theme literally feels like what AI will be in 10 to 20 years time, but great and fantastic shows in their own way. So both of them can be classed as a type of a mystery anime. Now, what makes a good mystery in the first place? While researching a bunch of articles and videos, I came across these areas on making a good mystery: having a perfect setting, crafting of the clues, and the mystery structure. So having a perfect setting. For Pluto, it's where all the robots went on a war against other robots. They're confined at that location, which traps suspects together to kind of build attention, obstacles, and to hold vital clues. They showcase that robots going on a war against each other and showing that the robots who were in the line of duty feel the same thing that a human might have felt. While everyone was trapped there fighting, it gave suspense on what we were actually fighting for. Next thing is looking at the art of the character. In the Odd Taxi, we're introduced to a host of different characters, a group of idols, Mr. Kiss, and their manager, this guy who lost his mind completely by a video game, kind of relatable, and a bunch of gangsters trying to one-up each other, and the missing person. Next thing is the clue crafting. You might have heard about something called the red herring. Well, if you haven't, I got you covered. A red herring is something that allows a person to get distracted or misled from the main important issue, just like what I just did. And what were we actually talking about? The general idea is to distract the viewer by giving them false clues, mostly to keep the person watching, to keep them guessing, and to divert their attention from the actual real culprit. Pretty sneaky there, so always watch out about it. If you remember though, because if the story is actually good, I mean, I'm getting lost and I'm not remembering any of this. Okay, so in Odd Taxi, we see Otokawa's room, where we think that the missing person might actually be there, diverting us into thinking maybe it was Otokawa all along and making us forget that there were other culprits who could be. The clues and the settings give the perfect sense that it is, but it was too good to be true. This mix of suspense with the setting and the clue formation is what makes a good mystery and something to keep on watching till the end. Alright, next thing is the mystery structure. Having the reader as a detective. A good mystery involves when the reader or the watcher can take the role as the detective, taking a backseat to the actual detective, allowing us to solve the puzzles and piece together information, like solving a jigsaw puzzle kind of way. This can be seen in Pluto, where you follow Detective Gazit, and as he uncovers things, you're also on the side experiencing some of the clues he's finding, trying to figure out what does this actually mean. Next thing is information control. It's about controlling what the viewers know versus what characters know. It gives an imbalance of information as you see how the characters behave when they don't know the information, making us feel why they actually did that in the first place. Then later on, the information is revealed to the character, and then coming to the actual realization of what they actually did was weird, I guess. The part where Gazik had his memory wiped, and we got the information of why the higher ups had to wipe it out, as there were reasons, one about the new life he found and lost, and the other a murderous intent, which we knew as the viewers early on, but Gazik had to piece together that forgotten memory, trying to find it out, and finally when he put that all together, he realized why he did that in the actual first place, and then you come into a realization that, oh, that's why he did it in the first place. So the final thing is that you want to have the satisfying reveal, creating ending that surprises you, yet it feels inevitable when the mystery ends. In Pluto, the opening scene, you get a glimpse of everything that happened or is going to happen. Watching each episode, you get to piece each part of the puzzle coming to a satisfying end when you complete the final piece. It's the same thing when you watch Odd Taxi,
the opening gives you a reveal of what was the actual thing that's going to happen. So it gives a satisfying end of when you actually watch it, that, oh, you realize, oh, that's why it happened.
I'm sure there are other ways to make a good mystery, but for now, these are all the main points that I've looked at. So if there are any things that I missed out, then please state them in the comments, as there's always something new to learn. Catch you later.